Hey, Stoppard, come and have a look, quick. What is it, boy? There. There's a strange light shot across the sky. Landed in the sea, it did. In the sea. There, look for yourself. There's nothing there now. Well, no, there's nothing there now, but I just told you it went under the sea. Could have been, what do they call them, meteor? Oh, it can't be that far off. Look, just forget about it. It was probably nothing. Come on. I'm telling you, Stoppard, I saw a light. Clear across the sky it did, across the sea. Probably a shooting star. It wasn't a shooting star, I've seen them before. Well, all the best for you then, laddie. If you make a wish, it might come true. Anyway, whatever it is, it's gone now. Look, as long as it's got nothing to do with interfering with the navigations, it's not our problem. Now come on back inside. It's weird. Bright blue and glowing. Yeah, well, I don't want to hear anything more about it. I'm gonna have my supper. Where are we? If the calculations are correct, we should be on Earth. I wonder. That's odd. What? That night watch tower. It hasn't got a light. Come on, let's go and check it out. Ah, here are the others. I'm Miss Bartholomew. I'm here for the Night Watch Keeper's job vacancy. Hello, Miss Bartholomew. Glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Colonel Brunswick. Good Lord. What a pleasure to meet you. Christopher Columbus. Very nice to meet you, Mr. Jones. Terence Jones. And you, sir? Fowler. Are we all going to Brighton Rock? Well, it would seem so. I have a boat in the harbour, Mr. Columbus, if you'd care to help me paddle. Not at all. Well, come on, everyone. There's room for all of us, you know. You know, I'm rather excited about all this. Stoppard? Yeah? There's a boat coming our way. Must be the new arrivals. Well, we best go and meet and greet them, shan't we, lad? Welcome to Brighton Rock. Well, there's no point in wasting any more time. Let's go. What took you so long? Do you want us to catch illness? You'll be all right, sir. Come over to the stove and dry yourself out. Oh, hello. Pleasure to meet you all. A round trip. Aren't you that journalist from the Gazette? Why, yes, I am. I'm a big fan. Christopher Columbus. Oh, how sweet of you. Thank you, Christopher. It's nice to make your acquaintance. Can someone get me a brandy? Sorry, Mr. Stoppard, I'm Miss Bartholomew, your new night watch keeper. We weren't told you were coming until tomorrow. Oh well, doesn't make much difference, does it? You're here now. Nice to finally meet you, Miss Bartholomew. Excuse me, I am soaked to the skin. Oh, for goodness sake, Fowler, it's only a touch of rain. I need a drink. I'll catch my death like this. You, boy, fetch me a brandy and be quick about it. We don't keep brandy here, sir. Hot soup is what you need. Don't tell me what I need, just do as I say. You see to our arrivals, Fitzgerald. I'm going upstairs. Right, Stoppard. You'll be careful up there, won't you? Oh, here, miss. Come over to the stove and keep warm. Thank you, Mr. Fitzgerald. Thank you, Fitzgerald. Oh. Hello. Who are you? How did you get here? I'm the doctor, and this is Pip, and, car's broken down, and we, came in here to get out of the rain. Oh, right. Well, in that case, you better come in. We wouldn't want you to stay out there and catch your death. Look, I need some dry clothes, and I need them now. All right, sir. I'll just give the young lady some soup, and then I'll attend to you. I'll catch my death in cold standing around like this. You shouldn't be so impulsive, Fowler. When I want your opinion, I shall ask for it. What about brandy? This is the Night Watch Tower. Surely you medical supplies you keep brandy. No alcohol allowed here, sir. It's against regulations. Oh, to hell with it. Hello. I hope I'm not interrupting anything. Oh, look, more arrivals. I'm the doctor, and this is Pip. Hi. We came in here to avoid the storm. Ooh, it's cold in here. Come here by the stove, miss, and keep warm. Thanks. Would you like some hot soup? Oh, no, I'm fine, thank you. If you'll excuse me, I'll fire up the generator for some more coal. That's fine. So, how are we all? Well, as you can see, very well, as accounts for some. And what's that supposed to mean? Nothing, my dear man, nothing. Just keep yourself to yourself. May I say, sir, that I do not care for your attitude, and furthermore, just a minute! We haven't been introduced! Well, I'm Colonel Brunswick, and you've met Mr. Fowler, and this is Miss Bartholomew, Mr. Jones, Mr. Columbus, and Miss Tripp. What are you all doing here? What brings you to this part of the island? Well, I got a letter in the post saying that I was being awarded a medal in the honour of my bravery in the service. It's odd that you say that, Colonel, as I too received such a letter saying the same thing. I assumed that I was being rewarded at an event in all my years of journalism. And you? I'm away on business. And what about you, Christopher? Oh, I don't know, really. Just came out here to get away from it all, really. What about you, Mr. Fowler? Why are you here? I'm here on business. I have a car arriving to take me to Brighton. It's imperative I get to Brighton before the market opens. Oh, you want to get to Brighton? Yes, yes. You've no chance in this storm. I'm wondering. The town can't be too far from here, say maybe 5 or 6 miles out. If I can get a car here... You're absolutely mad, Fowler. Good Lord, in this storm? You wouldn't get anywhere near the town. It's best we all stay here, where we're all nice and dry, and we just ride out until the morning. And who put you in charge? And who the hell are you anyway? I'm the doctor. And I don't want any harm to come to me, my friends, or anyone else here because you're an impatient twit. So just sit in that corner over there, and if you haven't got anything useful to say, then please keep quiet. Well said, sir. I say, Fowler, he did put you in your place. What are you doing? Nothing. Doesn't look like nothing. Were you trying to pick that lock? None of your business. Go away. You're quite the charmer, aren't you? Look, I'm sorry. I don't understand why they should keep this door locked. Well, why do you want to get in there so badly? I never said that I did. You're being very mysterious. I could say the same thing about you. Hello. Not interrupting anything, am I? No, we were just chatting. Oh, right. What are you doing? I was looking for you. I wanted to know where you were. Is there an emergency? Not necessarily. I was going to go upstairs and see Stoppard, and I was wondering if you wanted to come with me. Yeah, all right. See you later. Is there a thing going on between you and him? No. I caught him trying to break into a room that was locked. He seemed to want to get in. We'll talk about this later. Why are we going to see Stoppard? Well, Zara's complaining about being cold and I wanted to ask Stoppard where he keeps the blankets. You didn't have to ask me to come along for that. Alright, the next time I'm thinking about including you in something, I won't bother. Hello? Mr. Stoppard? Mr. Stoppard? 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 Doctor, I think you better come and look at this. What is it? Oh. Well, we found Stoppard. Yes. How do you suppose? I don't suppose. I estimate. And I estimate that he's been dead for no longer than an hour at least. Zapped by the looks of it. He has a great big hole in his chest. What could have done that to him? What is the correct word? Something with a vast amount of strength way beyond the average man, which means one of the remaining 7 people is not who they say they are. Disregarding us two, obviously, because I'm clearly not the murderer and you wouldn't harm a fly. Plus you're my friend, so that kind of rules you out. And it also means I can trust you. Thanks. So we got a murder and a murderer. Yes. And we can't tell the others about it yet, simply because we wouldn't want to worry them about it. So, what do? We move the body out of the way where no one can find it. Go back downstairs and act like nothing has changed. Is that wise? Just keep this from people. Have you got a better idea? If we tell them about it now, we'll only arouse suspicion on us. It would be as if we killed him. Now stop standing around here and help me. Well, did you find Stoppard? No, I'm afraid we didn't. Fitzgerald? Yes, sir? Do you happen to know where the blankets are kept? There are some in the cupboard, sir. I'll fetch one. Thanks. What's going on? Power fluctuations. They're always happening. I need to check the power box. I'll come with you if you like. Lend a hand. I was going to find Stoppard. Well, he's not around at the moment. Please, I'd really like to help. Well, are you qualified? I'm qualified and highly skilled in practically everything. Well, alright. It's this way. Come on, Pip. The rest of you stay here. I've just had enough of all this waiting. I'm going to be bored out of my mind. I'm going to find another technician. It's still cold. I wonder if there's a warmer room upstairs. I say, Brunswick, wait up! Good. Go away and leave me in peace. Oh, it's you. Close the window, you're letting out all the warm air. Hey, what are you doing? Stop that, no! No, get away! Get away from me! Ah! It always happens sometimes. The wires get disconnected, and then they need plugging back in again. There. Everything should be working properly again now. Let's hope. Are you alright, Brunswick? You look like you've seen a ghost. Stoppard. He's dead. You what? He's dead. He has a hole in his chest. Where? Top of the tower in the corner. Mr. Columbus and myself were upstairs looking for him, and we found him dead. That was Zara. Come on. It's all right, my dear. Don't be frightened. What's all this commotion about? Oh my. Poor Fowler. You could say that. Exactly like Stoppard. What do you mean, like Stoppard? Yes, Stoppard's dead too, I'm afraid. He also has a massive hole in his chest. That's 2 dead, 8 to go. Oh, shut up! She's in shock. So are the rest of us, but do you hear her sweeping out? Snap out of it, Miss Bartholomew. We gotta get out of here. We gotta leave. We can't leave. The storm's even worse than it was before. We won't be able to leave until the morning. But we can't stay here. There's a killer on the loose. It's quite a simple and logical conclusion, Colonel Brunswick. We stay calm and narrow it down via a process of elimination. What's all this going on? Mr. Jones, welcome. There's been a murder. 2, in fact. And we're trying to find out who the killer is, so, you know, the rest of us don't die. Oh, right. This night keeps getting better and better, doesn't it? Yes, I'm afraid it does. Back to the point. What are we going to do? Don't panic. Stay calm. How are we supposed to stay calm? There's a killer in the room, and any one of us could be next. Mr. Fitzgerald is right. We stay calm and don't panic. It's very important we do that. Where were you all when Fowler was killed? What? Well, you said you were upstairs, Colonel, with Mr. Columbus. So you went in the room when Fowler was killed. Where were you, Miss Bartholomew? I was cold. I went to find a warm blanket. Mr. Jones? I was in the basement. Having a fag. What? I smoke when I'm stressed, all right? And what about you, Miss Tripp? Me? I was in the kitchen, getting a drink when the power went out. Everyone has their own accounts of where they were? Well, I'm not the murderer, neither am I. Nor me, or me, nor me. Well, it's definitely not me, or Pip, or Mr. Fitzgerald, because we were checking the power. How can you be sure of that? For all we know, you could have nipped upstairs and killed him just before the power came back on. My dear Colonel, can we just stop and think about this, shall we? Let's just think about it for a second. How could I possibly have found the time to have done that, when I was helping Fitzgerald to get the power back on? Pip and Fitzgerald can vouch for me. Let's not start passing the blame. I've been in situations where we can argue and accuse till we're blue in the face. It doesn't help matters. If anything, it makes the other fellow pupils in the room grow paranoid. We need to work this out logically, narrow it down. You have a very good sense of logical deduction, Doctor. Thank you. I need a drink. Oh, I'm sorry, sir, we don't keep alcohol here. I wonder. Fitzgerald, do you have a code machine upstairs? Yes, we do. Well, come on, man, there's no time to lose. We can use it to get in touch with the mainland. That's a brilliant idea. Show me where this machine is. It's just up here. Right. SOS emergency send help. Doesn't seem to be working. It's not working. I don't understand. It was working fine yesterday. I think I know why it's not working. The line's been cut. Someone sabotaged it. Obviously there's someone who doesn't want us to get in contact with the outside world. I think someone has a hidden agenda, hatching a plan to dispatch all of us one by one. That was Zara! Come on! Brunswick. And Christopher. But how? One might suggest they were electrocuted, like the others. I think there's more to it than that. Oh, no. It's too horrible. Calm down, Miss Bartholomew. How can I think with all your screaming? Pip, take her into the next room and look after her. All right. Come with me, Zara. Doctor, do you have any idea who or what is doing all this? Not a clue. But whoever or whatever it is, it's someone or something who is vicious and bloodthirsty, narcissistic. Someone or something who kills for a living. And it won't stop until it's killed everyone here in the Night Watch Tower. And now that telecom is down, we have no way of calling for help. It looks like we're on our own. Let's just try and think about this, Mr. Fitzgerald. The killer is not me. And it's not you because you've been by my side this whole time. And it's not Pip because she's my friend and trusted companion. She wouldn't harm a fly, let alone kill someone. And it's not Brunswick or Columbus or Stoppard or Fowler because they're all dead. So that just leaves Miss Tripp, Miss Bartholomew, and Mr. Jones. Speaking of which, where is Mr. Jones? What are you doing? Never you mind. Oh, not very polite. I'm only trying to help, you know. It's private, business matters. Is that a portable communications device? You wouldn't be trying to get in touch with the mainland, are you? Well, as a matter of fact, yes. I need to get some important information and legal documents to my office in Brighton. It would mean big money for me. But I have to do it before midnight or I get nothing. You understand, don't you? Oh, yes. I understand perfectly. I'm just missing some kind of clue. Look, Doctor. No, don't touch it. This is very fascinating, Mr. Fitzgerald. I think we have a clue as to the identification of our killer. What's that? A biomorphic analyzer. A what? A biomorphic... Never mind. It scans the DNA of a life form samples, and the life form samples it identifies the species from the blood type or skin patterns, for example. Oh, I see. It is to my understanding from the biomorphic analyzer we are dealing with a warrior from the planet Retrokal. The planet of what? Retrokal. Slimy blue bipeds. Very nasty. Warriors trained simply to kill by shocking their victims in large amounts of electricity. Oh no, not again. Pip! What happened, Pip? Zara thought she heard a noise, so we came down and found Mr. Jones dead. It's the Retrokal. It struck again. Oh well, it narrows it down, I suppose. It must be you, Miss Bartholomew. What? Hate to say it, but you're the only one that's left alive, so it must be you. You're the only one that fits the bill, so why did you do it? I didn't. You're mistaken. I was certainly not mistaken. Doctor, not now, Pip. Did you really think you'd be able to get away with it? What was your motive, How did you disguise yourself? Obviously you need a kind of a backstory. But why did you come to this island to kill a bunch of innocent people who had done you no harm whatsoever? Get away from me! After her, she's escaping! She's dead. But she can't be. She's the killer! Doctor. Not now, Pip. Doctor! Later, Pip! We haven't got time for later. Oh my. What a terrible mess. Retrocal. No one could ever have suspected Miss Miranda Tripp. Not even you, Doctor. Now, you shall die. Pip, I've got a plan, but you'll have to trust me, okay? You see that cable on the right? Yeah? Grab it. Only when I say so. Fitzgerald, when I say now, grab the other one on the left. Right. You want us, you big slimy blue thing? Come and get us. Right now! How did you know that would work? I didn't. What I did know was it was kill or be killed. Everyone alright? Fine. Power's out though. That's alright. There are candles in the storage cupboard. We'll just have to ride it out in candlelight until the morning. Must you go so soon, Doctor? I'll need you to report over to the authorities. I rather got used to having you around. I'm sorry, Fitzgerald, but we've got to go. Well, see you, Doc. Don't be a stranger. I wouldn't count on it. Come on, Pip. Bye, Fitzgerald.